Hey friendos, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Matt and we are back with some more Marvel Future Fight. And as you can see, we are starting off with the sneak peek number 4, which we all knew was coming thanks to the data mine. But yes, we have the Saber Wolf and Saber Wolf? No, that's Killer Instinct. Sabretooth and Wolverine sneak peek, which we got there. So yeah, we all knew this was coming thanks to the data mines. You can see there Beast Mode's video about it, Tier 4 Wolverine and Tier 4 Spider-Gwen leaked. So yeah, we knew this was coming, but it's nice to get a nice early sneak peek, as it were. And a lot of people happy about this. Obviously, Logan, big fan favourite. So yeah, also we have some kind of news with regards to Battle World, or Otherworld Battle as they call it, Season 2. It seems a bit strange that they added this. If we actually go into it and see, the only real change that they've made here, when you're reading through, you think, oh, okay, they're going to give us some more information about what's going to be buffed and nerfed and whatever. No, the only thing they've done is they've changed the top score from 5,500 back down to 4,500. And it's like, hello, did you not do that only like, what, 2 weeks ago when the update dropped? So that was a bit of a strange one. Not quite sure where they were going with that. But yeah, that's the only difference that they've actually made a note of. And then it just says in Season 2 we will be getting debuffs for characters. No information about who or what or anything like that. So that's a bit disappointing. So moving into the actual video proper, you can see at the moment we've got a Cosmic Core event going on. I actually managed to get a CTP of Refinement, which is nice. It's only my second CTP. I only got my first CTP in the last Cosmic Core event, so I'm 2 for 2 now, which is very nice. Probably means I'll never get another one for another like year or so, but we can't complain. And even though we're only getting like single pulls each time we do it, yeah, it's just one of those things, so we shall get there. So yeah, we also have the Future Pass going on. We have a mini shop. Now this is interesting, and the only reason I say that is because they actually have Soul of the Faltine in here. It's more expensive, as you can see here, $2.99 as opposed to just 99 pence for the other things, or the dollar deals, I guess, depending on where you are in the world. And I do feel that they are heavily trying to push to get people to buy it, which brings me on to the topic of today's video. Now, as you can see, we've done a little bit with the update so far. Apologies I haven't made a video beforehand. Unfortunately, thanks to my last video, I got a copyright strike for using that bloody The Rock Finally clip. So yeah, we had some issues there and we couldn't get another video up, and I've been very busy this week with other stuff as well, so that was unfortunate. But as you can see, we took our Mighty Energy and we gave it over to Gwen in preparation for her Tier 4. You can see, despite her being fully maxed out, she's only rank 17. I know Cynic Alex did a really great video the other, probably a month or two ago now, about how he's never going to get a rank 1 character again. And it's very much echoed here by my sentiments. I think if I'm lucky, I may get up to rank 12, but I'm never going to get my rank 1. I only had it for like a very short time, and then I was rank 2 for quite a while. But I'm never going to get up the top there with Gwen again, because there's just too much. Which is a shame. And then I just put my regular energy on Miles. But yeah, it's just impossible. As you can see, I haven't really even bothered investing in the X of Swords stuff. So in order to get rank 1 you have to really invest hard, which I'm not prepared to do. But the reason I bring all this up, the reason why I haven't gone ahead and tier 4'd Miles or even done any of his gears, is because, well, I've been busy with Kang, and I'm going to keep being busy with Kang. The reason I say I'm going to keep being busy is, as we all know, Kang has recently joined the fight. Now normally this means that in about a month or two we'll actually get Kang as an unlockable playable character, probably a native tier 3. Now I've actually been having fun with Kang. I actually don't think he's as hard as Jean Grey. I thought getting from stage 1 to 10 with Jean Grey was a damn sight harder than it has been getting from stage 1 to 10 with Kang. And I've had him pretty much every day. The first day I had to spend a few 100 million gold. Well, not 100 million gold, but about 80 million gold re-rolling to get him. But I've been very lucky ever since then that I've managed to get him in the first couple of rolls if he wasn't there automatically. And as you can see, we're pretty much ripping through with Shadow Shell. Shadow Shell is so damn good for PvE. We have the Mighty Judgment on her because of the poison damage. And honestly guys, she's so underrated. I really wish more people would give her the respect that she deserves, because yeah, she absolutely shreds in comparison to some of my other characters. And you may say, oh well, your other characters aren't built as well. They're all, you know, it's all relative. You know, they've all got the same colours, they've all got the same X of swords, giving them the same relative buffs. But yeah, she is really, really good. I don't know whether or not... Ow. Oops. Oh, I'm making a mess of this. I don't know why I was expecting the other... Obviously, you get one of like 3 different phases in this stage. You either get this one, you get the one where he chases you with lightning, or he gets the one where he drops the meteors down. For some reason I was expecting the lightning, I don't know why. We made a right mess of that. Okay, let's try and pay attention a bit more here. See, this is the dangers of doing it. You can do it perfectly when you're not recording 10, 20 times in a row. As soon as you hit record, all of a sudden you make all these stupid errors. But hey ho, these are the perils of going live. Or of recording, doing a live recording as it were. So yeah, we have really made a hash up of that. Okay, well, we're not going to get anywhere with Blue Dragon because she's not even built for PvE, she's built for PvP. So yeah, I think we're just going to leave it there. But you get the point. Kang is good fun, and I do think he's going to be a strong character in game. Now, as we know from previous months and previous updates, every time we've had a World Boss Legend, it normally takes about a month or two, with Null, with Mephisto, with Ultron, before they turn up in game. Ultron we already had, so we just got a uniform. The same with Jean Grey, she was already tier 3. So I'm expecting Kang to turn up as a native tier 3, but I'm also expecting us to start seeing new uniforms for the 3 characters who don't have one. Null, Mephisto and Gore, and I think we'll start seeing tier 4s for those soon. Or it could be that we get Kang as a native tier 3 and he gets his tier 4 straight away. So whilst it's very annoying that we don't get hardly anything from the old Otherworld battle, which is a real shame because I've already spent mine. And unlike with Fortnite or other battle passes, once you get to 100, that's it. There's no recurring extra rewards, no matter how high up you go. You can see we've already bought our Soul of the Faulting because we only get a limit of 2, which is pretty pathetic. I think they should at least, you know, probably increase that to 5. As you can see, we've already got enough here, so as soon as it goes day 1, we're going to buy out our 2 limit straight away. But yeah, as you can see, Adam has not been tier 4'd. I was going ham on his gears, but then I suddenly stopped and I thought, do I even need to finish him? He does a really good job. Spider-Man does a really good job at level 80 with only some of their gears finished and not fully at tier 4. So the question remains, do you really want to get Wolverine straight up, or do you want to save him? Because the problem is, you can see this is my team at the moment, and I'm never going to get top 10 to get into the Challenger Leagues. So do I really want to go ham on Logan and get him there straight away? He's going to be a great character, we all know this, because Marvel Future Fight devs like to keep things in symmetry. They like to repeat history. We all know the infamous battles of Spidey, Thanos, Jean and Wolverine. Probably the only characters who've come in and really shaken up the PvP meta have probably been Adam Warlock and Carnage. They're the only 2 who've really made a difference. Apart from that, it's seemingly been the same characters in PvP since year 1, and we're now year 8, which means that yep, they'll rework Wolverine and it'll be a highly surprising to see him just be PvE PvE focused and not PvP, because history repeats itself constantly in MFF. We've seen that with the recent updates for Jean and for Thanos and for Spidey. We all know that this is going to happen, and you can see that in other game modes too. Story mode missions, these fragments, hell, this used to be the comic card fragments back in the OG days. Ask your parents, kid, because it's been that long. But it's the same with Multiverse Invasion. All they did was they combined World Boss Invasion and Alliance Raid. They merged the two and put a new lick of paint on it and called it something different. You can even say the same of Arena. If you go into Otherworld Battle, I still call it Battle World because it essentially is Battle World. They've just added the timeline battle ranking mechanics onto it. And unfortunately, it looks like we don't seem to be getting that many changes. ABL is pretty much just ABX. So you can see they like to keep the same patterns going all through the game, which means that for the next couple of weeks, Logan's going to come in and he's going to absolutely smash PvP, probably. The question is it really worth going all in on him? A lot of people, I imagine if you're watching this video now, you're probably already halfway through getting another character to tier 4, if you're at that stage. You know, whether it's Adam Warlock, whether it's Miles Morales, or whether you saw the data mine leaks earlier and you decided, you know what, I'm going to wait and I'm going to do Logan. The question now becomes, with Soul of the Faltine still, even with all these supposed quote-unquote improvements to the game, we still aren't getting that many ways of farming. It's really frustrating that they didn't add it to the later World Boss Legend villains like Kang and like Jean. In fact, for Kang, it's doubly annoying because they didn't even give us an icon for clearing stage 10, which I thought was really frustrating. I don't know why they haven't done that, but considering they did it for all the others, it's a bit of a shame. But the question remains, do you just go with characters now to try and keep up with the meta, or do you just say sod it and just do the characters that you prefer? I honestly think it's going to be a question of what works for you. If you can afford to be a whale and you can afford to tier 4 every character and spend hundreds of dollars every update, hey, more power to you, you know. But for those of us who are having to be a bit more careful, and it is nice to see Spot, by the way, for sale for 50 tokens. That was something I was waiting for this new event shop to open up, because if he'd have cost more than 50, I'd have lost it, considering we had a pre-update event shop which had nothing except for your Titan record selector in, and even that is only like 480, which should have left more than enough tokens left over. And if he'd have cost enough so that you couldn't get a CTP or a book or anything, I'd have gone mad. I still think they should have put him in the Future Pass instead. I don't know why they didn't do that. They normally put them in around halfway, so they could have put him in at like 25 or 26. You see there, 25 is the 6-star ticket. They could have put him in at 26. Don't know why they didn't, but yeah, dev's gonna dev, I guess. I guess they're hoping that you're either gonna get him straight away from the shop and then miss out on a CTP because you missed tokens for a day, or that you forget to get him entirely and you just get a CTP or something. I believe that is their plan, so that they can get a few bit more cash out of you. But there we go, that's everything for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I shall catch you in the next one. Until then, take care for now. Bye.
We await your return, warrior.